Hello.
Greetings.
All right. We have one mission left in this, and
Yeah.
that will be the end of our experience with Dishonored. One.
Yeah, gosh. I can't believe it. We're almost at the end of one.
I,
Can you hear my pencil on the paper?
yes.
Alright.
Nin drawing ASMR. Could you do a quick sound check?
We sound good.
All right. I gotta say, when I first played this, I had a lot of fun with the DLCs. Like, they offered new experiences with how Dowd spells were.
Hmm.
Um, if the person playing is one for like fighting and stuff, then the other things like these arc mines or the ability to use Dowd's assassins is also interesting.
Yeah. But you said when you first played this. So what about now? You still have fun with it. Do you still have fun with it now?
No, I hate it. Yeah, I no, I'm
Do you
having
have
a
any
horrible time.
you're regretting doing this at all?
Yes. There.
Yes.
Wait, anything else?
How many sleep darts?
Yeah, how else am I supposed to win?
Killing.
I don't like doing that. Ah, hi,
I scouted,
buddy.
sir. They've locked the front, and I've seen evidence of snares. Also, maybe it's nothing, but I spotted several statues of the woman Delilah. I don't know what it means, but I thought it was worth mentioning.
Means it's
means trouble.
narcissist.
Anything else?
They're getting in and out of the house somehow.
Did you
But I
post
haven't
to
spotted
the
it.
Discord?
Sorry, sir.
Ah,
No.
fuck.
Best I can do.
Completely
enough.
forgot to do that.
I'll take it from here.
Oh, wait.
I'll do that.
Yeah, can you also retweet the thing? Ah, that's another thing of this one. The favors. Just an interesting concept. You know, we're a black market dealer. We can just get stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm muted, so I can type.
They are onto me. There are no has to stay here, Reggie, until we can return by boot and claim it. The Master's key, however, will go with me. Since you are nowhere to be seen, I have little choice but to scale the rocks by the waterfall, my escape across country. And you have to draw on this one, and I'll put a bullet hole in your skull. Is that the waterfall? Where's a waterfall? I guess behind the estate. This is such a different environment for this game. You know?
No, what do you mean?
Like, we've been dealing with a
I
more...
hope everything is in order, sir.
We've been dealing with a
Strange
more
doings,
modern...
sir. I killed a hound in the yard, and it got
Buddy,
straight
shut
back
up.
up and went for me. I had to crush its skull, to be sure.
Cool, buddy. We've been dealing with a more, like, modern industrialist, like, town. And now we're in the middle of, like, this rotten area. We're going into just someplace new. Like, we're in a fucking bog or a marsh. What's the difference again? Something acidity?
I think salinity, acidity, acidity. Hold on, I can do.
Tripwire. Oh.
Alright. Bogs have poor soil and high peat content. That's interesting. Swamps are, like, characterized as being able to support plants and trees and stuff. Bogs are more barren, other than water.
Whoops. Anyway, first. So I guess, goddamn it, swampish? Right, that's kind of what we're dealing with here then.
I hope everything is in order,
Yeah, it seems
sir.
to be.
Strange doings, sir.
I don't care, buddy.
In the yard, and it got straight back up and went for me.
You know, when they said hole in the fence, I was expecting maybe something small. Not the entire fence is gone.
Go big or go home.
Oh shit, a rune just right here. Ow. Ow, ow. Alright, let's see. A fucking another one? What am I stuck on?
These fences look dangerous.
Yeah. Ooh, pretty flowers.
Is that glowing? It's glowing!
Ah, they kind of remind me of the Silent Princesses from Breath of the Wild.
Hmm.
Parkour. Hearing some suspicious sound. Danny. Oh, is that a corpse? That's a corpse. Butler did not get out. That is what we have learned.
This place feels kind of magical. Like if you turn around a corner, you're gonna find a fairy circle.
You know what? I wouldn't put it past this game. Definitely though, there's nothing here. Oh, that was
It was intense.
yeah. Just shield him. Jesus Christ, look at him back! Oh no.
She's gonna break her neck and it's gonna count as you killing her.
Alright. Oh. Let's see, can I do any...
Down. I grow sick of this assassin. The other sisters speak of him with a tiny shudder of awe in their voices, like stupid schoolgirls.
Don't worry, love. The hounds will warn us, or the statues, and then we'll descend on him like a murder of crows, and we'll pick his bones clean.
I hate vehicles. Why can't everything just be silent? Oh, hey, book. Oh. Resist the rotten. Wanton flesh. Truly, there's no quicker means by which a life can be upheaved and sifted than by the depredations of uncontrolled desire. What avail is the consorce of a prostitute, the attention of a loose companion? Nothing. And what is the fruit of such unions? Only sorrow is born. Only misery is multiplied. Within these things, the outsider dwells. You heard it here first, folks. Have sex with hookers, get magic.
The best kind of STD.
STM. Sexually transmitted. No thanks, Granny. I don't want to do anything. Art of an enchanting garden. Effective garden design must entice the casual observer by drawing them through the garden gates with a promise of the idyllic. Yet once inside it, must continue to captivate the senses, compelling visitors to linger among lush greenery and well-positioned decor. The tranquility of a solitary pool, the perfume of jasmine flowers, the drape of an ancient woody clematis across the estates of Dunwall, all these must serve to soothe and beguile those who adventure into the well-tended garden of our gentry. Whether one chooses manicured symmetry or the illusion of wild growth, certain fundamentals must always apply. Variation of shape and size to excite the vision, cohesive themes to calm the spirit, and complementary scents and colors. As noted in the high-walled gardens of Lord and Lady Mortigan Pluff, place marble sculptures throughout as a means of transporting the visitor to a world of imagination. In keeping with the influential vision set forth by the beloved Beauregard sisters, daughters of the late Jonathan and Olivia Suter, who to those visiting your manor garden and coordinate sounds, the soft splash of the fountain, the trickling of a stone-walled stream, and the rustle of zirconian sheath oaks from high above. Remember, a magical meeting place can be as simple as a periwinkle draped bower over a crunching gravel pathway, or a pedestal bench nestled under the troughs of a crown willow. I can't read.
Bows. No, bows. Petals and thorns. Alright. In the verdant garden, kneeling quietly, Rosalind in her basket extended a gathering of crown roses. Rosalind bent, caressing one of the roses, and she brought the shears from behind her back, where they were hidden as if they might spook the flowers. It was but a small thing to take a life for her mother. As she brought the shears around, she pulled out a stem, readying it for the blades, but the flower did not comply and rewarded her trust with a thorn buried in her thumb. A single drop of crimson welled up from the wound. Before Rosalind could bring her thumb to her lips, a hand closed around her wrist. Her mother was standing nearby, witness to all that had transpired. The rose demands its price, my love. Do not deny the flower its toll. Rosalind winced as her mother forced her hand out over the flower bed and gently squeezed her thumb. 3 drops scattered onto the dry soil. As her mother walked away, Rosalind winked back tears and gripped tight her shears. She left the garden with her basket brimming, 3 crimson drops and 1 crimson flower, all that remained of the once proud garden.
Fucked up.
Feels Alice in Wonderlandy.
That was almost a mistake. Idiot. Oh fuck. Man, I'm glad everyone is stupid. Look at this lady. She's not even
Sometimes I
good.
wonder if they're trying to be incompetent.
I'm not sure if this is right, but I'm pretty sure you can't shoot at these guys. Best way
So
to
they can
des-
teleport, right?
Yeah.
Like Enderman.
Yeah, I was actually about to say the same thing. How's that? There's nowhere else. Bark. Alright. Top door, top floor, top. We have a witch down there.
What might this be?
Hell, when I panic, when I go silent, it's just fucking spam magic.
My crispy.
Veils are cool.
What are?
Veils. Like the one she's wearing over on her head.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're rad. The witches.
And I thought the flooded district was run down.
Welcome to the manor. What? Those aren't just random knickknacks lying around. Those are what dogs become. So fucking loud.
Dogs become.
They're not actually that loud. They just scare me.
I need to tell Delilah.
Didn't you hear? She finished painting the air. It's flawless. She's begun the final phase.
Then she's in the void already.
Yes, it won't be long now. All of our nations have worked over the war. But what happened to Melina? Is she?
Don't worry. She made them pay first.
Ching all over the place. And then take a look. I think you'd love this whole thing.
Yeah, it looks
Like this,
very much up my alley.
all these glowing magical roots.
Yeah. I like it.
Alright. Ooh, sausage. Oh shit, I just had this.
One of my deep sisters has wandered.
Ooh. The painting of the possession target must be positioned above the altar. After preparing the ritual, the performer must lay on the altar. If the ritual has been prepared correctly, the performer will then enter into the body of the subject of the painting. Warning: the subject of the painting must be the possession target. Any other painting may trap the performer of the ritual. Oh boy, I wonder what we're gonna do.
What direct foreshadowing?
I assume you've already told Delilah.
Oh hey, they're talking about how we fucked up that dude.
How specific?
Yeah.
For our enemies.
We framed a man and said he's infected. We canceled him on Twitter. Take a nap.
Proud of us.
Sausage. Delilah's orders. I've ordered the lantern to be placed in my studio in the west wing. Use it to enter the painting only if the situation is dire. I'll be busy preparing for the ritual and cannot be disturbed. I trust you to handle Dodd should he materialize. Materialize? I said anything. Oh no, I hate this part.
Please, no. Don't make me eat anymore. I can't. Brother Marcus, I denounce the Abbey. Wandering gaze, lying tongue, restless hands, roving feet. Rabbit. The 7 strictures are 7 lies. The High Overseer is the whelp of a wolfhound bitch. The 7 strictures are 7 lies. 7 lies. 7 lies.
Would you care to take a guess what happened here? Before we read anything. I'll give you a good scene of the view. View of the scene. Fine.
Looks like a sacrificial type of situation. Or maybe... I'm feeling cannibalism vibes very strongly.
Congratulations, you're right on the money.
Cool, I'm so smart. I definitely wasn't listening to what he said. I got that only from the surroundings.
I was unable to extract much from this one. He was well trained. Feeding him his former companion elicited most useless sounds and mess. I'll try again tomorrow unless we become finally deranged, in which case I'll have little choice but to put him down. They fed him his partner. Yikes. Brother Pradcliffe, you are charged with surveillance of the Butcher Haven district and surrounding estates. Travel there immediately and report all findings to the Office of High Overseers. If any signs of organized heresy are uncovered, send for additional support. Do not attempt to handle the situation alone. Remember the scriptures and you will not fail. Overseer Grant. Scriptures didn't really help you, buddy. Fuck that.
So eating him was supposed to do what?
Just torture, I guess.
Just for kicks.
Yeah. Oop. Sextant. Hey, you guys talking?
I'm glad I found you. Is the painting of the void sealed?
Yes. I put the lantern back in Our Lady's studio. It'll be ready when she calls.
But I don't think Delilah will return this way. When she calls us, it will be to Dunwall Tower.
Probably true.
Evie, may I confess something to you? Promise not to tell the others.
Of course. You can always confide in me.
When I was in the studio, I painted the mark on my hand, just to see. It was foolish, I know, but I couldn't help myself.
Never be ashamed of your ambition. It's why she chose you.
Thank you. Your words are always exactly what I need, Evie. If only my birth sisters had been more like you.
Well, if they had, they'd still be alive, wouldn't they?
Fun talk.
Sounds friendly. Sounds friendly.
Shing all over the place, just like.
I mean, if you had the ability, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but do they have to be so loud about it?
I don't know. I'd be pretty loud about it. Hey guys, look at what I can do.
Oh, this is the studio. Alright, let's... I don't think we're ready yet. Oh yeah, another for you fish book. There's like 5 of those in this entire game. Ooh, do you want to read this excerpt from The Howl from the Beyond?
Howl from the Moving Castle? Alright, let me get closer to the screen. Sorry. As Gregory and Alia crouched in the dark of the upper hall, they could hear the thing drawing close. It had followed them from the forest, through the garden, and into the house. Now as they leaned against the wall, exhausted and terrified, they could hear it coming up the stair. Moving slowly, it scraped along, exposed bone dragging across wood and carpet. A ragged panting foretold its passage as dead air was pushed through its throat, eaten away with rot. Reaching a grim conclusion, Alia swallowed. Her face went stark, and she gave Gregory a final glance before plunging through the window glass into the moonlit night air. At the sound of her delicate body smashing against the cobblestone below, Gregory let out a keening moan. And as he did, his voice was matched by an unearthly growl from the stairwell and the rapid scratching of clawed feet rushing up towards him. I want to read more of that. That sounds just my style. I want to read that. I bet it's great.
Alright.
This is difficult for me.
What's so difficult?
The font.
Ah, yeah.
Every time I read it, I feel like I go stupid.
Now that's going up. Looking. Those other witches talked about another paint. So that's what we're trying to find.
Yeah.
Ah, the basement. Right, that makes sense.
For a painting?
Maybe? No, that's crypt. No, I'll examine a bit more.
I kind of miss. Was the paint? If the painting's supposed to be kept in good shape, it wouldn't make sense. But maybe from a gameplay standpoint.
Well, this one is supposed to be. They said sealed away. So, wow, this
They
is
also have it.
spooky.
Oh. I think they try to be unsettling.
Oh yes, my dear.
I think they're trying.
Oh fuck, you were just standing there, huh?
It's a good thing she can't. Oh, yeah, she was turned around. I see.
It's a good thing everyone has horrible teeth. Alright.
This is the last mission, yeah?
Yeah.
So the money you make here does not matter.
Yeah, it's just kind of collectibles. Alright, so we have one lady there. Why? Fuck.
Wow. So much is happening.
Alive. Why are you dead? Okay, she's
Shock. It was the shock that killed her.
Will we leave this place soon, or stay for another season?
I'm sick of being left.
nap time. I gotta say, I do like their swords. Oh, man.
I think their designs overall are pretty cool.
Yeah. Like this, like webbing, and like the roses. It's cool design.
Yeah.
But God, is it suspicious as fuck, guys.
There's chaos and killing.
Lord Ramsay or one of the others will move in. The city needs whaling.
Let them tear each other apart. We'll feast on the spoils.
More dogs, more dogs. I don't see the point over here. Alright, I'm gonna check the crypt then. Not rats. Ow. Guys. Rude. Let's just go. So there wasn't any painting of a boy. Yes. Let's continue. Lady.
Me in front of a pretty lady.
Dinner. Dinner. Get fucked. Could have a key to the library. Maybe there's something in there. And that's where the ladies were talking about the painting, so.
Nice.
Oh.
So many things. All happening.
I think I'm stuck.
Oh no.
Uh. Come. Oh, because you were reading a book? Bullshit. Shadow of the bit on Bitterleaf. Finding my way by the feeble light of the dying fire, I saw her working. A large needle moved in her hand, following precise esoteric patterns, knots and loops of seamstress craft from the ancient days. Beneath her needle, his body clenched and shuddered, shaking on the wooden table. A morbid fascination pushed me closer, till she turned her blank face towards me, resting the needle in his flesh. With a refined tone, she addressed me. So, you are the lover, I presume. You too have been unfaithful, and now is your turn to be amended. Wait, so neither of you had the library key? How did... I don't want to go through those guys. Test your luck! Run, 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 run. Do you want to read Delilah's journal?
Sure. Now that the painting is finished, I will sit in young Lady Emily's skid and wear her face like a mummer's mask. Havelock and his lick-spittles will put the child on the throne, but it is me they will be crowning, Delilah, the kitchen girl from Dunwall Tower. They called me Sokolov's apprentice, but whose paintings reach through to the spirit? Mine. They will never know their blunder, but I will be sure to whisper it into their ears at their executions. My followers will bear the lantern to the gallery in order to open the way to the void. There, I will use the painting to complete the ritual. My walk into Emily's flesh must be undisturbed. The ritual has other uses, which I will explore over time. Any image made by my hand could serve as the focal point for the spell. I imagine one of my enemies as still life, imprisoned in a bowl of fruit without amusement.
So Delilah wants to use Emily to become Empress.
Wow, lady. Wild. I mean, we know it doesn't happen, but... What a...
Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay, I see. Just... Whoa!
Dies.
Well, fuck. Such disrepair. Whoa, sounds.
Dies.
Please, I'm sick of hearing about it.
Oh, hey, what's up here? Ooh. Whoa. Got a whole fucking mood set on here, huh? We got fucking mist.
Dies.
Got these glowing flowers.
Pains me that I cannot be at Delilah's side during the final moments of the ritual. She's alone. What if something goes wrong? Who will help her? Doesn't it worry you?
You underestimate our great lady's resourcefulness. She is not alone. Not entirely.
The statues. Of course.
They're more than statues.
Do you think they'd
She's put
notice
her
if you
will
tried to
in
shoot them now?
And in the void, their power is much.
Nice.
Nice!
Blink type assholes.
Can I hear them snoring?
Yeah.
That's cute.
Brunhild came to me last night while I was in my studio in the West Wing, finishing the ritual painting of the young Lady Emily. She informed me that one of our girls allowed herself to get caught and carried at Coldwich Prison. But nevertheless, seems stout as oblivious to my plans.
Oh, silly Delilah.
Silly Delilah, I'm gonna stab ya. That was that rad.
I want that as a lamp on my room. In my room. Sitting on top of my room. I want it as a really big lamp.
Whoa.
You have many talents, Dowd, and they've served you. Delilah's talents are quite different. She creates images, but she does more. She captures spirit. She insinuates her will into her subject, whatever it is. We're witnessing her masterpiece, and perhaps yours as well. I gave you Delilah's name, and you followed it to this moment. You see now what hangs in the balance. Emily's life, Delilah's ambition, an empire in the act of crumbling. In your long life, I've rarely seen you act with such consummate grace. I give my marks sparingly, and I don't play favorites, but I will watch this with unusual attention.
Leap. Alright.
Why not?
The void. Time to see what you've really got, Delilah.
Alright. Avoid statues.
It's like we don't have to kill her, right? We can just knock her out. Or do we need to kill her this? Because it only says neutralize.
Yeah. I don't think knocking her out will be enough. We need to figure out another way to get rid of her.
Yeah,
And I think I know. Oh, fuck.
Would any painting work for Delilah's ritual?
Say it was just, like, say
this
knocking her
painting
out
might
was
be
enough.
useful.
But stopping her from waking up and just being evil again.
Delilah's work. She's been busy.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't mean to hop all the way over here, but sick.
Oh. Just gonna try to get that painting before you get her.
Emily Caldwin, daughter of Jessamine Caldwin. Heir
Wow, she really is deaf.
to the Empire of the Isles.
Are all
I call
artists
out to
narcissists?
you from the void.
And are you? Are you a narcissist?
I call you with ochre from
Huh?
Morley.
Are you a
Are you
narcissist?
talking to me? Sorry, I forgot I existed for a second. I was gone.
Lydian bile.
So I guess no.
Tones of
I'm a
your
jellyfish.
flesh I tendered with Pandician chalk. The same loom that spun the fabric of your dresses made this canvas. I made my brushes from the hairs of your own scalp. Emily, you cannot ignore me. My power is too deep. My reach too long.
I think she's gonna start.
Weirdo.
Brush touches paint. Brush touches canvas.
Yoink.
Brush touches void. And now I see you, Emily Caldwin. I breathe your breath. I can feel what you do. The bright mornings in the pub.
It's kind of
I
funny.
feel the cold night air of the ruin where you sleep, and the stink of the river. Image strikes the eye touches the mind, touches the road. Feel the love for Corvo Atama, and your lost mother, for your caretaker, Callista. I feel your fear in the night.
Should we go
Your
after
hunger
while she's
to learn,
doing this?
to become
I kind of
someone.
want to see if we can watch her freak out, but like not get noticed.
My
This is a good
fear.
enough view.
You are becoming
Yeah, I'm worried if she
mine.
turns around and sees
We
you.
are nearly finished.
I can teleport.
Close your eyes, Emily. Sleep forever. Feel the void open beneath you. Make room for me. Give in to me, Emily. Give in to me now. Hate flows. Blood flows. Life goes. Out with the old, in with the new. You've lived in these bones long enough, sweet young girl.
Hi.
It is complete. I am... What? What's happening? This is all wrong! What am I becoming? Outsider's blood? Is this some trick? Gold!
Bye-bye.
Oops. So did that kill her?
No.
No.
This is the canon ending. Oh. Forgot about that last part. Everything is connected. Delilah's threat is ended. You've made your choices. Come what may.
No one will ever know exactly
I
what
really
it took
do
to
love
save
it being
Emily
as simple
Caldwell
as
from
just
a living
taking
death
it.
as Delilah's puppet.
Yeah, just
No one
yo,
except the
switcheroo.
outsider who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy. Made my living as a killer. One of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes. I have one more surprise for you. I asked for my life. When I killed your empress and took her daughter, something broke inside me. Now I want nothing but to leave this city and fade from the memory of those who reside here. I've had enough killing. So my life is in your hands. Make your choice.
You make an eloquent plea for a man with innocent blood on his hands. It's a shame Corvo doesn't know the real story, isn't it? How in these last days you passed through Coldridge Prison like a shadow, dared the tangles of Dunwall's underworld, and walked out unscathed, outwitted one of the greatest witches in a generation, all with consummate care and skill. How you saved Emily Caldwell, daughter of the Empress, first of her name, and no one will ever know. But how does it end for Dowd, the hired killer, the murderer, the savior of the Empire? It's up to Corvo now.
The end.
Oh, nice. Stretch.
I like that scene where Corvo's like deciding whether or not to let you live or not. Cause that grabbing animation is like that only plays whenever you kill like Dowd in the main game. So if someone was doing like a brutal path in the main game and they get to that point, they see that in this, and then they're just like, oh, I'm dead. But then, you know, after that cutscene, you're spared, and you're like, oh.
Yeah. That was nice.
Yeah. Dishonored is a fun series.
I like how not one of the games not games, you know, like the game and the DLCs we've played so far, not one of them has really ended squarely in one episode.
Yeah.
Because that was just shy of an hour.
I mean, bit of a fuck up on my part, I'll admit.
It's fun. It just means that when I play the next one, we'll have to make sure not to end, like, we have to make sure that the finale isn't even then either.
Yeah. Oh man, we missed something in one of, like, Corvo's campaign.
What are we with?
One of my favorite small little details, is a hidden room at like Dunwall Tower or something. It's like a little hidden room for the Empress. You get to find the Empress's journal and a bone charm.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
She was doing a little bit of magic herself.
Yeah, going by the old wives' tale of they can help with not getting pregnant. It's too bad it didn't.
Maybe they're still doing it, and she's just. But this is like after Emily is born, right? So they could just still be fucking. You didn't know how old it was, the charm.
True. So this DLC is integral to, not integral, but Delilah is the villain of the next game.
Right.
Which when I first saw Dishonored 2, like, was announced, and that's our villain, I was like, oh, holy shit, her? She's supposed to be dead or trapped in the void. What the hell? And then I never beat 2.
So you never got an answer?
Yep. And then there was DLC for 2 called Death of the Outsider, and I was like, oh shit, I should probably beat 2. Then I didn't.
Should, doesn't mean I will.
I just, like, reached one point and I just kind of stopped for some reason. I didn't... Probably something else caught my eye at the time. You know how these things go. I have the... I can't think of the word. Attention span of a mouse. And the intelligence of a rat. Like a hybrid.
So just enough intelligence to make all the rules. That doesn't make sense to anyone but us. I'm gonna see if a rat-mouse hybrid has ever been bred now.
Rat mouse. Rouse? Matt. Matt.
Introducing pig-human embryos in a rat-mouse... What?
I'm sorry? Human pig embryos in rat mice?
Not in rat. Are they in? Scientists have published the first peer-reviewed account of creating pig-human hybrid fetuses, a step towards growing animals with organs that are suitable for transplantation into humans.
Hi.
The team that made these chimeras also reports the creation of a mouse rat and human cow hybrid. I don't think they're like... It seems like they're just, like, pigs but with more human-like organs. And the reason why is so that we can do organ transplants more easily without using people or corpses.
I thought we were already just like making flesh out of nothing.
Oh, you mean growing it? Well, to be fair, it seems this article was written back in 2017. But this is... I mean, you don't get them from nothing, so I'm guessing this is an alternative? Some people don't want to donate any of their genes, and other times they're harvesting them from corpses, so maybe it would be a cleaner way of getting it. But I don't know how I feel about raising a bunch of pigs just for that.
Well, I guess you could still eat the other parts then. That also seems kind of weird now. Good news, sir.
I wonder what human cells they're... Yeah. Scientists generally inject pluripotent stem cells, which can be from any type of organ, yeah. But good news, sir, what? Sorry, I interrupted your joke.
Oh, next cutscene. Good news, sir. With your new pig stomach, you can eat again. And why not? Have a sandwich made out of the pig you have.
It's like the next step toward, you know, people who've just given birth eating their placenta.
Ugh. Yeah, I like how...
Alright, this is using CRISPR. That makes sense. Like how what?
I like how the mark glows on the title screen, like that color.
Yeah, it's
blue and
pretty.
orange. It's rad. Ah, that was Dishonored, buddies.
Yeah, we finished it.
Yeah.
It's only 4.
I'm not one for I believe that this is like immersive sims, like that's what this genre of game is called. I'm not the most into immersive sims, especially some of the older ones, because whenever I do play immersive sims, I always like when there's a like a non-lethal option. It's fun.
It's immersive.
Yeah.
Like, if I were really in this, I wouldn't want to kill people, probably.
Yeah, that's why I'm not too big a fan of, like, the older Deus Exes. Because, well, yes, they are great immersive sims. I don't want to do a murder.
I like killing people. I think that's just, like, in like, anything that's simulating things like combat and stuff, any kind of game where like you're playing a role, because I think this still counts as a role-playing game.
Yeah.
But I think it's become kind of standard to not make everything totally lethal anymore, because that's just most people, if given the chance, don't want to kill. It tends to be a more boring route, in my opinion. Like, it's not really problem solving, it's just murder.
Ah, the true problem solver.
The solver of all problems.
I remember, like, I think Deus Ex Human Revolution, you could go through the entire game being a pacifist, except for the bosses.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but, like, still, I feel like...
But, I mean, still, I would like to not have to kill them, but it makes a bit more sense than having to mow down everyone you meet.
Yeah, but I still feel like there should be some non-lethal way. Like, something. Like, make it as difficult as fuck, but at least give me a way.
Yeah.
I almost thought that the next game in the series, Mankind Divided? Or... Yeah, well, I don't know. They're called shit. I don't know.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. I almost thought, like, the final boss of that game, you had to kill him. But no, what I learned is you had to taser him, walk up to the big motherfucker, and punch him. Which I gotta say, great.
More powerful than just killing him.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Take the Sashomaru approach.
Funny thing about when I played that game, I didn't know how I was supposed to take him down at first. Like, I tased him, and he just kept standing there. I was just like, ah, shit, I don't know what to do. So I just snuck out of the room, did a bunch of side objectives, came back, and he was like, "Where are you?" Jensen, I think that's the main character's name. And I was just like, fuck, I don't know, I'm just gonna tase him again. I got close to him, tased him, then I saw the punch prompt, and I was like, oh, punch! Yeah, punch! Then I fucking beat him down.
Of course I'll punch.
That's how I won. This was a couple minutes of rambling.
So you have to pad for filler time somehow.
I mean, this is already an hour.
Yeah, I'm kidding. I just like teasing. But...
Alright. Closing statements. Like court.
Yeah. Oh, should we fill this with Phoenix Wright?
Do either of us have it?
Oh, no, I don't think so. Let me see how much it is. I might have to do a few commissions before that, so I might have to choose something else.
I mean, we got stuff we to fill this with.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't played Duel Links.
Yeah, we could just do some Duel Links.
Yeah.
It's time to duel.
But yeah, all right. Let's begin the closing statements.
Yeah.
You can follow us over on the Twitter, the Planetarium,
Second
for
link down
updates
below.
on when we're for when we're streaming. We basically do something all week. Craig, you're the first link, yes?
Yes.
Your Twitter. Follow him for updates specifically for him streaming.
Or sometimes shitty memes.
Sometimes shitty memes. I think they're all pretty quality.
And who knows, maybe even some rare art that is also shitty.
I think it's fine. But, other than that, I do the art, so you can follow me at Planet Nino on Twitter. We have a Patreon 18 plus, the Planetarium again. Follow that if you want to support us, chat with us, etc., etc.
Make sure to check out the YouTube channel where you can see archive streams.
Yeah.
Were you not able to see the first couple Breakmore Witches streams? Check those out. Have you not even seen us play the original Dishonored? Also check that out. They're all in the playlist.
Yeah.
Also check out the other things we do.
Yeah.
Nin streams of Mori.
Yeah. I think we're most of the way to the game. I'd say 75% now.
Really? I think...
Well, I mean, we're almost done with the puzzle. With the hangman. We have, I think, 1 or 2 more areas, depending on what that map, like how accurate that map is. And I think we'll probably end up going to the real world twice more. Only 2 days left before moving.
Yeah.
So I feel like we're getting close to the end. Close-ish, you know. A couple streams.
Yeah. Other closing statement. Buy a shirt. We have Redbubble link down there.
Join the Nice Butt Club.
It's really funny, I promise.
I promise, please.
If you do buy something of ours, tweet at us at the Planetarium.
Yeah,
I would love to see
we'll
it.
retweet that. I would love to feature you guys.
But is that all?
Also send us cat pics.
Yeah, if you have a cat, if you have a pet, show us your pet.
Yeah, if you have any pet at all.
Well, one of us will comment on your pet. Tell me that's a good cat, that's a good dog, that's good fish, if you have fish. We're an equal opportunity pets.
Yeah. I love snakes.
Yeah, little buddies.
Yeah. Other than that, I guess have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And see ya.
Safe travels.